Welcome to the very impressively proportioned and sized room 220 at the Great Northern Hotel in Peterborough. I'm in Peterborough, UK for 2 nights, and to stay in this room, in this hotel, I've paid the bargain price of £147.60 for 2 nights on a bed and breakfast basis, and that is with a booking.com genius discount. And yeah, it's impressive. So let me explain to you what's gone on here. So what I've managed to get through booking.com is a superior room, and obviously a superior room comes with quite a size that a standard room wouldn't do, and also that lovely bathroom. So let's go back to the beginning and see what you get. So you've got the Corby trouser press, Corby just down the road from Peterborough. Nobody ever uses them. Then we've got the double wardrobe just here, which has got an iron and an ironing board on that side and my walking pole, and 2 pillows and 4 coat hangers on that side, plus a shelf up top and my bag. There's a bedside table, and it's an original piece of furniture, as is much of the other furniture in the room. So next to the bedside table is a massive king-size bed. It is literally 2 single beds, as you can see underneath, an enormous mattress. So you've got 2 pillows there, quilt, 2 pillows in there. Another bedside table just here. Really nice action on the drawer. Now there's a telephone to reception on that side. There are no plugs next to the bed, but there is a plug socket down there with a handy extension lead, so that's very good. Got a sofa, and I don't know if it turns into a bed settee or not, but it's a sofa anyway. And above that, a mirror, a desk area. Again, here we go. The Bible in the drawer, it's always there somewhere. And yeah, so obviously with it being an original building, I'm sure it's listed, so there's certain things you can and can't do with listed buildings in the UK. And it might be that these windows can't be changed. They're the originals. Now they're not double glazed, and it could present a temperature issue in winter, although they are big thick curtains on top of them. Now it's not winter today, obviously. It's actually 31 degrees Celsius outside. It is roasting, but this room actually feels quite nice and cool. I've not been in the sun yet in this room, and hopefully this room won't be in the sun. Down here is a cupboard that doesn't want to open on that side, and on this side I've got a little fridge. Now that's really handy. I didn't know I was getting a fridge, so that's good. I am curious as to what the other side should be. No, that definitely ain't opening. Right, we've got a drawer here which also isn't opening. And then above that, I've got kettle, tea and coffee making facilities, and a biscuit. Right, you want me to go back into that bathroom? I know you do, because wow, that bathroom is quite an impressive space. A Clockwork Orange, is it the Corova milk bar that I used to go to? Now, I'm not a bath person. If you've watched any of my films before, you'll know that I don't like baths in hotel rooms. But wow, that's making me want a bath. I mean, that is impressive. That is pretty cool. And as well, if you don't want to get in the bath, you've got a nice walk-in shower cubicle, tiny step up and over, and that looks great to me. I'll be using that because I'm not a bath person. You've got your toilet, you've got your sink, and another mirror there. And again, look at the style and the design. Is it Art Deco? Is that what you say? I don't know, but it's pretty impressive. So you've got a mirror there. You've got a full-length mirror there for checking yourself out, and you've got the mirror in the room. Facilities-wise, this is pretty good. Now, I'm going to level with you. When I first arrived at the hotel, I wasn't too sure at all. Its location is really convenient for the station, straight opposite, but you also get those characters that hang around outside railway stations, and there were a few about, and anybody could just walk into the hotel, so I was a little bit about that. But do you know what? This room is making up for it. It's pretty decent. So I'll do some shots around the rest of the hotel. I'll get ground floor reception, breakfast, bar, etc. Some exterior shots, and I'll give you my impressions at the end of my visit in 2 days' time. Okay, pleasure talking to you folks. Let's have one more look at that bathroom. PS, late edition, just to point out, there is a Toshiba flat screen TV. Okay, it's my last morning, it's 5 minutes before checkout, and I'm just going to give you a little sort of few thoughts and reflections on my stay here. I'm going to start in the bathroom. So, okay, it is an impressive showcase bathroom. It does look good, but it's not as practical as I would have liked. First of all, the shower is rubbish. It is so fine, the spray that comes out, you don't feel like you're getting a wash. You know, it's pretty bad and it takes forever to get warm. The other annoyance is, this is on the wall, there's nothing in it. There were two of these, but once you're in the shower you think, oh yeah, I've got some shower gel there, and the soap things are over there on the shelf. The other couple of things about the room to point out are the lack of storage. I mean, not being able to use these cupboards for storage has not been great. I've ended up just putting my clothes on top of the desk area, which looks a bit scruffy. If there were two of you stopping in this room for a week with luggage, you need more storage space. It could do with a chest of drawers in that corner over there where the trouser press is that nobody uses. I think the final critique that I've got to make about the room, and this is skewed obviously by the temperature, is that it's just been so hot. There's no air conditioning, and in order for you to get any cool air in here, you've got to have the windows open. And having the windows open invites bugs into your room. So the first night that I was here, I was getting rid of flies, a wasp and a beetle, which was pretty much like a bush tucker trial, and it didn't make for a relaxing night's sleep. So after that point, I kept the windows closed and I've just put up with a hot, stuffy room. I'd like to say that I think the staff have been fantastic, really down to earth. I had quite a laugh with them actually, enjoyed their company. And you know, I'm not going to knock them. It seems there's a lot of very new members of staff, so this is either a hotel which is possibly still recovering from Brexit and COVID, or possibly there's high turnover of staff through management. I'm not sure what the issue is, but there does seem to be a lot of new staff here. Interestingly, for a Best Western branded hotel, there's very little Best Western branding about. In fact, apart from the key fob card that I had, or the holder for it, I haven't really seen much Best Western branding around. My overall impression of the hotel is that it needs some investment. It's a 42-bedroomed hotel. I think it could do with making more bedrooms, more smaller bedrooms, if that's possible or feasible. It needs a lift. It absolutely needs a lift, and the rooms need air conditioning. That's going to be expensive, therefore that price gets passed on to the consumer, but that might be what has to happen. I'm not complaining about my stay here. I've paid £148, and I think that that is a bargain for 2 nights bed and breakfast. But I could say at the same time, I got what I paid for. I haven't got the Ritz-Carlton, but I haven't paid for the Ritz-Carlton. Overall, would I stop here again? I wouldn't stop here again in summer, that's absolutely for certain. I'd want somewhere with air conditioning. But for the convenience of Peterborough railway station, then that's something that this has really got going on for it. And I've needed that access to the railway station for my time in Peterborough this weekend. So I'm not saying I'd never stop here again, but I'd certainly explore other options. See you later, folks. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Travel Media production, and you can find more like them by going to www.mosstravel.tv. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel and watching my film. It's hugely appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss. Hit the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you hit the bell, then you'll also get notifications about any future travel films which I upload. If you like my travel films, then you might also like my second channel, which is about home and garden. Please have a look for that channel. You'll find it at www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk, and if you like what you see, please give that a subscribe also. If you'd like to connect with me as Moss Travel Media on other social media, then you'll find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Moss Travel. That's the page. And if you'd like to connect with the profile, then the profile is Moss Travelog. If you'd like to connect with me on Instagram to see my travel photography, where I'm up to, what stories I'm telling, then go to instagram.com/StuMoss or do a search for user Stu Moss. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, I'm at Moss Travel TV. On Pinterest, I'm Moss Travel Media, which is pinterest.co.uk/Moss Travel TV. On Tumblr, I'm stuartmoss.tumblr.com, or just do a search for Moss Travel Tumblr. On WordPress, I'm wordpress.com/view/Moss Travel TV.wordpress.com, or do a search for Moss Travel Media on WordPress. And on vContactor, you can find me by going to vk.com/Moss Travel Media, or doing a search for Stuart Moss. If you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on mosstraveltv@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for watching and for your support. I really, really do appreciate it. I wish you all the best of days, happy travels and bon voyage.